and welcome to the 21st Annual McAllen ISD 4th Grade Choral Festival. Yeah, excited. Show us, this is going to be a great event. I am Jim Egger. I am the Director of Fine Arts for McAllen ISD, and I would like to introduce Miss Betty Cortez, elementary music teacher at Milam, who will be translating for us tonight. Betty?
Thank you. Woo. Buenas noches, damas y caballeros. Bienvenidos al Festival Anual del Coro de Cuarto Grado. Mi nombre es Betty Cortez. Soy maestra de música en la escuela Milam Elementary. También les quisiera presentar a Jim Egger, director del Departamento de Bellas Artes de nuestro distrito.
And now, I am very pleased to introduce to you the Master of Ceremonies for tonight's concert, KGBT Channel 4 news anchor, Marcy Martinez.
Thank you, Jim. Thanks, everyone, for having me here. I just finished the 5 and 6 o'clock news on CBS 4 and rushed over here because I wanted to be a big part of this event that I've done in the past as well with McAllen ISD. And it was so fun taking some selfies with the kids backstage because they're just so grateful to be up here in front of their fans. You are their fans, their parents, their moms, dads, aunts and uncles, grandma, grandpa, everyone out here today. So we're so very happy that we had to move into a bigger venue because so many people come out to support these students. And you don't see these in a lot of communities across the valley because I've been working here for 15 years on CBS 4 as a news anchor, but I'm also born and raised in Harlingen. So I know I went through the choir program as a young student, and it was very hard to get people to come out and watch our choir concerts when I was young. So to see such a big audience in such a big venue show up like you all have done for these students, that deserves a round of applause for all of you. Thank you for being here tonight. And I know it means the world to all of the students that are performing here tonight. They put a lot of hard work in here. This is a variety of choral music selections performed by our very talented McAllen Elementary students. All 20 McAllen ISD elementary schools are represented this evening. Almost 1/3 of the 4th grade class from each school was selected by audition for this choir. So we want you to join us as we celebrate music in our schools with a program theme titled It Starts With Me. McAllen ISD is committed to inspiring 21st century students in developing and learning as they express themselves through music with a message the world needs to hear. McAllen ISD has been transforming learning by empowering our students to live and learn in a continuously changing 21st century world. One might wonder, how in the world is this all done? The 4th graders in Zone B schools are Alvarez, Bonham, Houston, Jackson, McAuliffe, Sanchez, and Wilson. And they know and have a huge piece of that puzzle tonight by instilling a love of knowledge and music. The students are excited to share their first selection with you and invite you to please enjoy the power and fun of the message, the music and the message of Sing, Sing, Sing. There we are. By the way, wanted to tell you, when you see the conductor up here, you said, who is that? Well, Zone B is pleased to have Mr. Bo Shira, choir director from Fossum Middle School, conducting this evening for us. The following song selection, Over the Rainbow, just before her dream takes her to Oz, the beloved character Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz sings Over the Rainbow, capturing her feelings of wishing for pretty things, rainbows and lemon drops. Dorothy tapped into an enduring theme that we as McAllen ISD students share, and maybe the desire of all people to escape their surroundings and go to a fantastical place where they have greater powers and opportunities. The second song selection is symbolic of not only our dreams, but of how we are working together and helping each other in our journey over the rainbow. Such beautiful words combined with beautiful harmonies remind us of the importance of our dreams and hopes for the future. Only song number 2, and it's already got me in tears tonight. And yet children in today's world are tested in so many different ways. And we don't just mean the different subjects of the STAR test. When times get tough and we feel a bit discouraged, we have to remember to put forth the work and effort to achieve our dreams. Moms and dads, you help with this every day. Of course, our students definitely know what a blessing it is to have the love, support, and encouragement from you, parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, teachers, principals, and you administrators. Sometimes you may forget or not realize the extent of your influence, but we all contribute to the success that is of our students. Zone B closes their part of tonight's show with encouragement to all in achieving our dreams with Get on Your Feet.
Get on your feet.
Way to go, Zone B. And thank you, Mr. Shira, as well. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize all the elementary teachers from Zone B who worked many extra hours to prepare this evening's program. Please hold your applause until all the names have been called. Alvarez Elementary, we have Randy Reed. At Bonham Elementary, Sandra Villarreal. At Houston Elementary, Linda Musayari. And Jackson Elementary, Norma Munoz Guerra and Jesus Cervantes. McAuliffe Elementary, Stephanie Contreras. Sanchez Elementary, Joshua Lomas. Yes, come out on stage and we can get some light on stage for our teachers. And Wilson Elementary, Becky Gutierrez. Thank you so much. Here they are. And how about Zone B? What a performance to kick off our evening. Way to go, guys. You were spectacular. Those dance moves. And you know, all of this came together. A lot of you who aren't the parents of these kids know that this came together with just a few months. So imagine how hard it is just to learn any dance steps. Now put that with music, with harmony that you have to learn if you're in a different, whatever section you're singing in. So these kids are doing a really good job at such a young age. Again, I remember when I was in choir, and it was not easy to do, but I carried on even through college. I was part of the Texas A&M University Kingsville Choir because I went to school on a music scholarship to sing. So we'll talk about that later if we have extra time. Right now, we're going to switch off into our next section. A few minutes to change choirs on stage. And while we get the choirs into position tonight, I'd like to take the opportunity to announce that tonight's concert is serving as the premier event to highlight McAllen ISD's designation as a best community for music education. That's a big deal. This is the 4th consecutive year. Yes, a round of applause for McAllen ISD and their music and fine arts program. This is a national award provided by the National Association of Music Merchants, or NAM, foundations to recognize school districts that support and provide quality music education programs. The award was based on a comprehensive application that considered many aspects of the McAllen Music Program, including program funding, numbers of participating students, student access to highly qualified teaching staff, instructional time, the variety and success of fine arts programs, administrative and community support, and adherence to state and national standards. Over 2,000 school districts applied. 2,000 school districts applied. McAllen ISD was one of only 41 right here in Texas, and out of 476 school districts that met the criteria all across the nation. This is such a big recognition. Now, the award represents decades of commitment and support for music education on the part of McAllen ISD Board of Trustees, the administration, teachers, parents, and students, everyone working as one. As an illustration of the strength of the McAllen music programs, both the high school and middle school band, orchestra, and choral programs recently completed or competed their UIL concert and sight reading competition for the year. In all, these groups earned a total of 49 sweepstakes awards, which means that 49 individuals ensembles received superior ratings in both the concert and sight reading portion of the contest. So all these students right here have something like that to look forward to if they continue on in the music program. The number of awards shows not only the strength of our music program, but also their depth, as the 10 competing middle and high schools earned sweepstakes awards with multiple ensembles. The 2016 Best Community for Music Education Award illustrates that McAllen ISD and the McAllen community are strongly committed to quality music education in all areas and will continue to ensure that the music remains an integral part of the complete education of our children. Now, the next group to perform will be Zone C, and this includes students from Castañeda, Escandón, Fields, Milam, Navarro, Roosevelt, and Thigpen Zavala Elementary Schools. The powerful lyrics from our first selection, The Circle of Life, speaks deeply towards the South African philosophy led by philosophers such as Desmond Tutu and Nelson Mandela. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, am I saying that right? Ubuntu? Yes. Ubuntu, they're going to sing it, means I am because of who we are, and it recognizes the importance of human kindness and the precious yet complicated intertwining relationships we all have with each other, knowingly, even unknowingly. Zone C choir members and teachers would like to dedicate tonight's performance of The Circle of Life to the loving memory of Elisama Lopez. She was a 4th grade student from Thigpen Zavala Elementary, preparing to perform with all of these students up here on stage for this very choir concert tonight. Her greatest passion, according to her family who's here with us tonight, was singing. Please, let's observe a moment of silence in memory of Elisama Lopez, a very special young lady. Thank you very much. And this is tonight for Elisama and for her family again who have joined us tonight. All these students are thinking of her up on stage as they sing. For their second selection, Zone C will perform Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror. The great Western music mastermind Ludwig van Beethoven once said, "Music can change the world because it can change people." Michael Jackson's hit single Man in the Mirror brings these worlds together. By using the creative outlet of music, he brought the world one of its most important melodic mirrors. Zone C is pleased to have Mr. Kenneth Rivens, choir director from Fossum Middle School, conducting this evening. Please enjoy. Well, who dreams of being a movie star or singer in Los Angeles, maybe Hollywood? More importantly, who has a dream so important to them that they won't let anyone or anything stop them from achieving their dream? Who out there has those dreams? Big dreams. Doesn't matter what it is. We all do. I know these guys do up here. They're getting ready. All right, I saw some hands up there. Now, like graduating from college, starting your own business, writing your own #1 mega radio hit. Ladies and gentlemen, why just imagine your dreams when you can sing and dance towards them? This is Zone C, bringing down the house with a song sure to get out or get you out of your seats and dancing toward these dreams. Enjoy. That was a good time. Let's recognize all the elementary music teachers from Zone Z before we clear the stage really quickly. Worked many hours. Jessica Young from Castañeda. Nancy Christensen from Escandon. Nina Chavez from Fields. Come on out, ladies, out in the center. A lot of hard work here. I said Nina, right? Yes. Beatriz Cortez and Sofia Romero from Milam. Juan C. Peña from Navarro. Rod Patino from Roosevelt. And Faith Hansen from Thigpen Zavala Elementary. Great job to all of our educators, our teachers, our choir directors, our conductor who was up here too. And let's hear it for the students. They were amazing. All right, we're going to switch now and make preparations for our next choir on stage. I don't even know. These kids keep doing better and better. Let me grab one of you really quickly while you get everyone out. Where's that little guy right there? Come on over here. Yes, you. He kind of smiled. He already knew it was going to happen. I don't know if you noticed these dance moves that were going on up here. What's your name?
Carlos
Carlos, what's your last name?
Rodriguez.
You have freckles just like me. So now we're going to be best friends. Show me some of those moves you were doing. This one. Okay, there's one. Look at that. Another one that you were doing up there. Okay, go ahead, whichever one you're going to show us. All right, let's hear it for Carlos and all of the students. That's the type of energy that we're so glad to see coming from all of the McAllen ISD students tonight. So we're going to switch off now that we got to meet Carlos, our dancer of the night. And I want to take a few moments to recognize some individuals present in our audience tonight that are with us. We want to say hello to our ISD Interim Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Gonzalez. Jose Gonzalez, are you out here, Dr. Gonzalez? There you are. We can have the house lights so we can see our interim superintendent. Thank you for being here, Dr. Gonzalez. We know you're very, very busy. As well as our Assistant Superintendent for Instructional Services, Rachel Arcuate, here with us tonight. Our Interim Assistant Superintendent for Business Operations, Lorena Garcia. And our Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Todd Miller. Thank you to our administrators for being here and for all of your support of our teachers and staff and, of course, of our students tonight. And you'll get to hear from our Director of Fine Arts, Jim Egger, right now, who's with us.
Thank you very much, Marcy. We would like to also thank our elementary principals in the audience for their dedication and leadership in the education of the McAllen ISD students. Elementary principals who are down front, please stand so we can show our appreciation. So all the elementary principals who are down front, stand, and they are avid supporters of our fine arts program, great leaders for our schools, and setting our kids for a great, great future. Your support and encouragement is critical as these talented students continue to learn, grow, and become future leaders in our society. Your presence here tonight is evidence of that support. How about one more round of applause for our elementary principals? Thank you very much.
Mientras nos preparamos para el siguiente coro, necesitamos dar nuestro sincero agradecimiento a todos ustedes, padres y madres de familia en el público. Su apoyo y su estímulo es de suma importancia para que estos talentosos estudiantes sigan aprendiendo, creciendo y para que lleguen a ser los futuros líderes de nuestra sociedad. Su presencia aquí esta noche es evidencia de ese apoyo incondicional.
We would also like to thank choir directors Rodrigo Reyes and Micah Bland for sharing their talents as sound technicians, and all of the McAllen choir directors listed in your program for their assistance tonight with the stage coordination and programs. Thank you so much to our choir directors. And really quickly, as we change up here, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about my life growing up in choir. I did sing since a young age. I remember all of my choir directors in elementary school in Harlingen. We had the one, and her name was Miss Eunice, who was also our fourth grade teacher. And Years later, I start working at Channel 4 as a 22-year-old. I was the morning anchor, and I also did the noon news. And my co-anchor, my weather man, was Larry James, if you remember Larry James. Well, Larry James' daughter was Miss Eunice, and I never knew that until I grew up and met Larry James. So my choir director was the daughter of one of the most recognized weathercasters in all of the valley. In middle school, I had Mr. Lira at Coakley Middle School in Harlingen, and in high school, I had Mr. Rosh. I was in the varsity choir all through high school, and I still keep in contact with him. I'm 37 years old now, and I'm on Facebook with my choir director from high school and get to see what him and his wife are doing, all their adventures. So choir directors, you will not be forgotten. I'm telling you that. Even though you might not spend a lot of time with these students, I know I remember every single one of them. Miss Sink Knight was my choir director in college. She's another friend of mine on Facebook still. So I had spent a lot of time with my choir directors, and they made a very great impact in my life. I didn't pursue my music career as I wanted to because I learned that just aside from singing, there's a lot more that goes into passing those classes in college. So I quickly switched off to communications and kept music as my minor, and that's how I ended up on TV and doing journalism. So enough about me. Let's talk more about Zone A. This includes students from Garza, Gonzalez, Hendricks, Perez, Rayburn, and Seguin Elementary. A year is made up of 12 months, 52 weeks, 365 days, 8,760 hours, and 525,600 minutes. But those are just numbers that mean nothing unless we do something with all of that time. In a year's time, we see many sunsets, give countless hugs, and share a lot of smiles. There are different ways to measure a year, and it all starts with all of us. We decide what will fill up our year. Zone A will first present a song I performed in college, by the way, Seasons of Love, and they're doing it in 4th grade from the hit Broadway show Rent, which shows us other ways to measure a year. The following selection reminds us that dreams can take us anywhere and let us be anything. If in our dreams we can fly to the moon, walk with the dinosaurs, or swim in the deep blue sea, as far-fetched as they may seem, our dreams are also what drive us to achieve the impossible. So do not be afraid to follow them. Zone A presents the power of our dreams with In My Dream. For the second selection, Zone A is pleased to have Mrs. Audrey Quintero, choir director from Lincoln Middle School, conducting this evening. achieving our dreams can be filled with ups and downs. At times we may get bogged down with the pressures of life. That's when we need to remember that it all starts with us. We control how we handle life's difficulties. And sometimes the best solution is to let loose and just have some fun. Join us in getting funky as Zone A closes out with Uptown Funk. Another great performance from our McAllen ISD students. Really quickly, before we change the scene up here, we want to say and recognize our teachers, our music teachers from Zone A, starting with Eli Morales from Garza, Vanessa Gutierrez and Becky Rangel from Gonzales, Tony Lopez from Hendrix, Edmund Calderon from Perez, Sylvia Arguelles from Rayburn, and Oscar Tagle from Seguin Elementary. Let's hear it for our music teachers. And another round of applause from all of our students from Zone A. Great job, everybody. A lot of talent out here, not just singing, but did you see those dancers? I even saw these girls in the front row drop their hats and somehow managed to pick them back up while they were dancing and singing. Good job, girls. So now we're going to change the scenery one last time. They're moving into position for our finale selections. Following the final number, we ask the audience to please be patient and remain seated just a few minutes while the teachers meet with the students and supervise pickup areas. And that goes for you as well, students. I know you know this. Don't run off and scatter. Teachers want to make sure that the students get directly to their parents. And so please just wait a few minutes while we coordinate that at the end of the show. The students in Zone C Choir, under the direction of Mr. Kenneth Rivens, will stay right here in the front of the stage, as you see, with the bows, the little girls with the bows. Parents of students in Zone B Choir, under the direction of Mr. Bo Shira, can pick up your children on the left side of the stage. And students in Zone A, under the direction of Mrs. Audrey Quintero, will be on the right side of the stage. So again, give us a little time as we coordinate to make sure all the students are safely in your hands before we all leave this room tonight.
Los coros están ahora tomando sus lugares para las últimas selecciones. Al final del último número, pedimos a nuestro auditorio tener paciencia y permanecer en sus asientos unos minutos, mientras que los maestros se reúnen con sus estudiantes para supervisar las áreas donde serán recogidos los alumnos. Los coros de la zona C, bajo la dirección del señor Kenneth Rivens, permanecerán enfrente del escenario. Los padres de familia de la zona B, bajo la dirección del señor Bo Shira, pueden recoger a sus hijos del lado izquierdo del escenario. Los estudiantes en la zona A del coro, bajo la dirección de la señora Audrey Quintero, estarán en el lado derecho del escenario.
Thank you. And really quickly, as we get our last group of students on stage with us, they're still filing in for the finale. I wanted to just say really and truly from the bottom of my heart to all the teachers and administrators, and yes, it's personal on my end because I come from a choir background, but I also come from a background of educators, with my mom being a kinder teacher for many years, my sister a principal, my other sister still teaching 5th grade elementary in Harlingen. So I know what you have to deal with every day, 25 plus students in your classrooms and big choirs like this. So thank you so much for taking the time to make sure that these students were prepared for tonight, and also for just taking them under your wing. Because I know a lot of these students may not go home to you and they say, can you help me sing this? And you probably don't know how to read that music or do the homework, and they go back to school, and that's where the teachers, the music teachers, the choir directors, the principal, the assistant principal, everyone comes into play. So if there are any teachers, administrators, staff, choir teachers, anyone out there who has helped in any way with these students of McAllen ISD, a big thank you to you. Let's have a round of applause for all of them. I'm not a mommy yet, so I always take an outsider view when I see everyone working with children. It brings me to tears because I'm just so happy that there are people like you here in the world that care so much for other people's children. So thanks again to all of you. Now, we have a combined students from all 20 McAllen elementary schools. Everybody now is going to perform 3 grand finale selections. McAllen ISD committed to developing internationally minded students that explore and embrace the world around them as they express themselves through the fine arts. Looking ahead to a brighter future for humanity and our world, the following uplifting finale song, It Starts With Me, reflects our choral festival theme and an important message for our younger generation to take action in making the world a better place, one person at a time. And I think all of these students up here have already taken a big step. And I know that they all came up here knowing that we were going to have that moment of silence attendance today for Elisama Lopez, and they did such a great job of performing tonight in her honor. So again, so happy to have her family here with us here tonight. I know it's very hard, but we're glad you were here to show the students that Elisama would have wanted them to have a good time tonight, and they are. The following will be a song in which students express themselves and communicate in another language, the traditional Latin text song, Pie Jesu. Did I say that right? Yes, kind of, they said. Pie Jesu? Okay, is an expressive and dramatic melody that sings about harmonious peace. Please join me now in welcoming our Fine Arts Director, Mr. Jim Egger, conducting the 400-member District-wide Choral Festival Choir and giving the gift of music to comfort and cheer. Take it away, Mr. Egger. 400 beautiful voices. And to conclude our festival, the final selection is a patriotic song that celebrates our United States flag and the freedom it symbolizes. The focus of this partner song, with all its fanfare, is about the love people have for our country and the heart for freedom that beats within us as Americans. Salute to our grand old flag inspires us to stand together across America and beyond as a great nation of proud Americans. We hope you enjoyed this evening's program and our celebration of 21 years of this festival. Music is an important part of our lives that helps to bring us closer together as these students did tonight. And I want to say, students, you did such a phenomenal job, and you had to audition for this part. So thank you for doing that, for auditioning and saying you wanted to be a part of it, and now for getting up here on stage and in front of our stage and showing everyone out there that you have talent. So keep it going, okay? Congratulations to all of you. And we're most proud, absolutely, of all of our talented students all across McAllen ISD. There are hundreds and hundreds more. And thank you on behalf of CBS 4 News for letting me be a part of this event again tonight. I had a wonderful time. Thank you, Jim, and thank you to McAllen ISD. Please enjoy Salute to Our Grand Old Flag.